So, it's like day 2 or 3 with remodeling the RV. And boy oh boy, I'm gonna have to gut everything. I thought I was gonna be able to salvage some things, and I think I can save some of this plywood on the floor, but other than that, it's pretty iffed up. So, I did a couple more things. I haven't learned how to set up my webcam yet, so I haven't been able to like continuously record the project, but don't worry, there's plenty to do, so I will get it set up and I'm sure you'll have plenty to watch. But, so yesterday I kind of went through, I covered up all the windows, as you can see, towels, blankets, whatever, either with nails or tape or whatever I had, pillowcases. I kind of designated some stuff. There's like a big pile of stuff right here. I don't know if you can kind of see. There's like some really thin siding, and there was a bunch of other stuff too, so I kind of sorted it out. Fridge doors came off, so I was like, shelving, sweet. So I put some stuff in here, like plasticky, like little thingies that look like they're important to something, I don't know. And then this stuff was like the thicker boards and pieces of wood and drawers that have fallen apart and stuff. So there's that. I also put up lights, kind of half-assed all of that, but there's some light in here now. And yeah, so I kind of brought in some tools and cleaning supplies. Today though, this is probably going to be the main tool, as I'm going to be ripping out the walls and stuff. But I think what I'm going to do for now, because I don't have a ladder at the moment, so one of my buddies said he might be able to bring one by later, and that way I'll be able to get up on the top and get all the snow off. Because, oh yeah, I'm doing this in the middle of one of Washington's biggest storms, supposedly. So that was smart. But anyways, so in here, as you can see, this is the bathroom. It's probably the worst room in the whole place. It's pretty gross, right? So, I don't know if this is going to be the right way to do it, but it's kind of how I think it should be done, I guess, because it seems like the very bare minimum, like, was done in building this, or whoever redid it, I guess, maybe. But as you can see, like, there's all this metal, right? This is the outside metal, right? The exterior sheeting that they put on. Well, just right on the inside of it, they, like, just straight put the insulation and then the siding. That's the only thing. That's what went up next. Like, you know, of course there's the frame and stuff, the wood frame, but other than that, there's not really much, and I keep hearing all of these people talk about how they have so many problems with leaking RVs and how it's like a constant problem, you know, and so I was thinking, I had an idea. I don't know if it's going to be a good one, but hopefully it's better than the setup they had before. So, I was thinking, I had this stuff offhand that I found, actually, on the side of the road. Somebody was throwing it away a while back ago, and I've been trying to figure out what the hell to do with it, and now I have a project. So, there's this stuff. It's Moist Stop flashing tape. It's 300 lineal feet, it says, and I'm thinking, I don't know if it's supposed to go directly on the metal. It's usually, like, used for doing the borders of like window trim and doors and stuff like that when they install them to prevent leaking. And so what I was gonna do is try to like put Moist Up on the whole thing. I was gonna start off by putting some sort of like construction foam or like Flex Seal in a tube kind of thing, and I was gonna go around the exterior and basically like put that shit in every hole and crack and whatever that I find, and so that'll hopefully seal the leaks from the outside, and then putting this stuff on Because there was I don't know if you saw with the video, but there's a lot of moisture that collects on the inside of that metal sheeting, and obviously that's what's soaking the insulation that they put in, and that obviously led to mold and all kinds of other shitty things that this thing has has right now currently. And so I was gonna see about either putting moist stop tape directly on the metal and then kind of putting like some sort of really thin rubber matting. I saw like this stuff. I haven't pulled this carpet up yet on like a couple of spots, like up here and then over there by the thing that's covering the engine or motor or whatever. But there's like this black rubber stuff, and it's super thin, but it looks like it's got some kind of like insulation power. And so I was gonna try to put that and then maybe moist stop or vice versa, and then put my insulation in. And then I was going to like basically do another layer of those things. Put this rubber stuff and then moist stop again, and then put up my plywood or siding, whatever basically it allows. Because I mean the walls on this thing are just so freaking thin. And in Washington, it's freaking cold, man. You can't just be having that and like living in an RV or trying to make it like a semi-livable space to work in or whatever as an office, which is kind of like partially what I'm trying to do here. Because I don't know about you, but if I'm focused on like freezing or trying to stay warm or whatever, it's a lot harder to think about what I'm doing, the job at hand. So trying to avoid all that. Plus, you know, I got a heater running in here and stuff, and there's just no freaking point if all the air is just leaking out, or all the heat's leaking out. So, I want to do that, and I have a friend who was recently made. So I do some hard rock mining as a hobby. Been trying to make it kind of lucrative lately, and I found a buyer, and there's these awesome girls that have a shop over in Tacoma, and it's in like this awesome historical building that they kind of remodeled when they started putting new shops in. And so they offered, I guess the owner of the place said that they had some really cool glass, and that, you know, they could cut to whatever size basically, and that I could use it if I needed some windows, which I happen to need a new windshield, because so far as I've seen, that's the only glass in here that has cracks and needs, you know, you can't really repair that, you gotta replace it. So that would be kind of neat. Plus it'd be like a little piece of history here. Part of the RV, which would be freaking sweet. Love history. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of the plan. Like I said, I'm going to be ripping stuff out. I noticed that a lot of the the siding and stuff that they did put in, this is the new siding, that's the old siding, obviously. They just put it on over the old shit, and so when you do stuff like that, boys and girls, that's what you get, okay? If you don't fix the exterior leaks, it's kind of freaking obsolete to do stuff like that. And even though I have very basic RV remodeling skills, I feel like that's kind of a no-brainer, some common sense shit. So that's what I'm gonna be working on. And hopefully, like, by tearing the walls out and the insulation and stuff too, I might be able to find like some other leaks or whatever that I might have not been able to see before. And so hopefully that will help in pointing me in the right direction as far as what I need to seal exactly on the outside. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm going to get to work on, and I'll try to set up a webcam or something on a laptop and get that going. I don't know, wish me luck. I'm not too savvy in that department. But yeah, any pointers or whatever, let me know. This is gonna be a tricky one just because, like, how gross the floor is, guys. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not stepping on that. That is fully like the exterior metal sheeting. I'm almost positive of it, and I guarantee you I would fall through if I tried to step in that shit. This was pretty gnarly to empty out last night. That bathtub was full of just like random stuff, and I don't even know what half of it is. And then there's this giant closet right here. I say giant, but you know, it's giant for RV in my opinion. Then there was a door that came off right here, and that leads directly outside, so that's something that, you know, good to know to seal up. My thing, I think right now too, that's going to be an issue that I'm not familiar with. I don't know anything about electrical or plumbing. I can make things pretty, okay, but as far as electricity, I don't like being shocked. It's not a pleasant time. Been tased, hated it ever since. Scares the shit out of me. Plumbing, just gross. Not a me thing, okay? Don't like it. So, those are two things that I'll probably need to deal with once all these walls are ripped down. I was looking at generators and stuff too. See, like, this was in the fucking bathtub. This long ass tube. I don't even know what it's for. Some kind of like air duct ventilation hose. But it was in the bathtub, so I have no fucking clue where it's supposed to go. Anyways. Oh, look, there's some ranch. Want some? Yeah, like I said, I'll try to set something up, and then I will, hopefully let you guys be able to enjoy the show and watch, probably everything you're not supposed to do when you're remodeling, an RV. But we're gonna do it together! Yay! With all of my DIY crap that I found on the side of the road, or yard sale remnants, or just like gifts from friends and stuff like that. So I'm trying to do it for free, or as cheap and frugal as I possibly can. And hopefully it'll help anybody else out there that is trying to do the same thing with a super old RV. And like I said, this is a 19-something. I have no clue what year it's from, but it's an Admiral Monitor RV. It's like a 35-footer, maybe? So, it's pretty decent size. Got a lot of work in front of me. So, alright, well, I'll see you when I see you. Okay, bye.